coming in.
All
Hey,
right, I'll be right
Swish.
back.
What up, though? What's good?
This is Vera.
Okay.
What's up, BD? What's up, Swish? We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. We're just waiting for everybody else to get in here, and then we'll get this show on the road. But appreciate your time, and thank you, everyone who's coming into the room right now. Everyone's going to be joining in just a couple minutes here.
What up, Jay? What up?
OG was hunting, bro.
What's up? Pat?
Ain't nothing. Had my daughter's softball game, man. Over here playing second, watching her play second base.
You playing the softball league?
Nah, my daughter playing right now.
Kill it.
Yeah, my daughter's 12. She's playing over here this little league by the crib.
Killer. Who we waiting for, Jay?
Nana can let us know, but I think we're still waiting on Al Harrington is going to be here, I'm pretty sure, and maybe a couple other people.
Yes, we're waiting on Victor Cruz, some other guys too.
Oh, let's get it. Hey, JR, tell us a little bit about your podcast, dude. I love this show.
I think he got somebody called him because I see a little phone sign in his picture.
Is that what Clubhouse does?
Yes, they snitching now. You and Jason should talk about the podcast, The Point God, that you guys got going on now.
Yeah, Jay, you want to give him a little?
For sure. Well,
WGG, we just have us a little nice podcast room right here with all the people. Talk about here. I'll kick it off. Let's talk about that game last night we watched.
Oh man, I'm a big fan of this play-in tournament. I don't know, some people were not a fan of it, but last night that was an instant classic, back and forth battle, capped off by, LeBron's had so many iconic moments in his career, but that three-pointer with one eye, that's definitely going to be talked about for a long time. It lived up to the hype that game did, for sure.
Yeah, I think the play-in games are the best thing that happened to the NBA since the bubble. Shit, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, the bubble was so incredible, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Intimate. And then I think, these play-in games, they make so much sense because I remember we won 50 games and we missed the playoffs by like 2 games.
Oh.
And I think we were 9th. And we felt like, we were just as good as the 8th seed. But at Jackson that year, Steven Jackson got suspended for 7 games, and we missed the playoffs by 1.
Yeah, so, the NBA, I feel like more than almost any other sport, it's all about momentum too, like who is peaking at the right time. So some of these teams have been fading and other teams who've been lower in the standings peaking at the right time, giving them another shot. One of them playing right now, the Wizards, they started this season slow, but they've been peaking the second half of the season with Westbrook and Bradley Beal's play. So this play-in tournament breathes new life into a lot of teams. Keeps hope alive.
Who wins tomorrow? If Swish is around. What's up, Sean?
Big D, what up? Swish, what's good?
Yo, what's good? You said who wins tomorrow? Who's playing?
Tomorrow we got the Grizzlies and the Warriors going head-to-head. John Morant versus Steph Curry. I'm picking the Warriors. I think they should have won that game last night, to be honest. But anything can happen when it's one game.
I'm not even going to lie to you. I haven't watched the game, but I'm going to go with Steph just because of the experience.
Just because it's Steph, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
He
might go drop 60.
That's what I thought they had the game last night. Shout out to Ron and the Lakers. And when the Lakers turn their defense up, it's a whole nother thing. It's just a whole nother thing. And when LeBron hit the three, I didn't think Steph needed to come down and try and hit a three to respond. Just get two, right? Because his three ball is so deadly anyway. But that was, was kind of like the tail end when you think about him carrying the team on his back. Like, shit, you be tired, bro. You be tired as hell.
Right.
What's
For
up,
sure.
Naj?
Yo, what's good? What's going on, yo?
LA Naj.
Oh,
All right,
Swisher. What up?
we filling in. I need a New York representative. Victor Cruz come in. I need a real New York.
It's a real New York representative right here.
I
Vic
already know,
halfway.
Naj. I'm just fucking with you. Naj, I'm just fucking with you. Sean, should we set it? Should we set the room, Sean?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Jay, you ready?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I just want to welcome everybody to Fades No Cuts. I'm Jason Zone Fisher. I co-host a podcast with BD, Who Got Game, every Monday. Do a lot of different things in the NBA world and TV world. Happy to be here. And BD, why don't you? Well, first, before we set the stage on what we're going to be doing here today, let's just quickly introduce some of the people who are up on stage right now. First and foremost, J.R. Smith, two-time NBA champion, former sixth man of the year, a New Jersey basketball legend, and didn't wear a shirt for an entire summer after 2016. The Cavs won it all. My man.
Appreciate that introduction.
For sure, for sure.
I got,
He's at his daughter's softball game right now, watching the next generation tear it up. And then we
I got
got
on my side. I got on my side. Or Sean, we got on our side Naj. Naj is what is it? CMO Naj of Viola, or the
Head of
head of
head of lifestyle
marketing.
marketing. Yeah, head of
Yeah, the head
lifestyle
of
marketing.
lifestyle marketing, cultural, aficionado, basketball connoisseur, and
Wait a
he
minute.
ready to put on for New York.
Yeah, I taught Swish everything he knows. Heavy critique on everything. But
And
Swish
Naj,
can
you guys
do
just
it.
are celebrating the anniversary, right? For Viola?
Yeah, 10 years in the game.
Congratulations,
Yep.
bro. That's incredible.
Congratulations, man. Black owned business, Viola. Shout out to Al Harrington, the founder. Man,
Yep.
y'all doing some good shit. But let's see how good your basketball knowledge is. Sean, you want to kick it off? Oh, Nas, you brought some firepower
What's
with you, huh?
happening?
Oh my God.
What's
Brought some
happening?
firepower with you,
Listen,
huh?
listen, I'm letting y'all know right now. I got Kwame Brown merch right now going for half off right now. Who wants some right now? Got coffee mugs, t-shirts, and everything. You know what I mean? Holla at me. That's
T.
it.
Bradshaw, what's happening?
What's
T.
happening,
Brad-
son? What's
I
happening,
want
BD?
parts.
Man, welcome.
T.
Welcome to
Bradshaw, what up?
Face No Cuts.
I'm good, man. Good. Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Yo, bro, what's happening, bro? Y'all got bro up on here? Oh, man.
Yeah,
Must
bro.
be a
We
special
about to
night,
we
man.
about to set this shit off.
This
So
must be
on one side is JR Swish. On the other side is Naj and T Bradshaw. Welcome to Phase No Cuts. In Phase No Cuts, it is a debate show where you must pick your top 10 players. We narrow it down to 5, and then we go into a debate on who has the better team with the better coach. In the final round, right, you will debate and the judges will also add to it. Jason, myself, Sean, and Nana will be tracking the stats and to make sure nobody's saying bullshit. Uh, so we call in bullshit in the fourth quarter, and then in the fourth quarter, we're gonna ask our audience members if you are listening to chime in and the vote. It's going to be the best 3 out of 5 votes to determine who has the better squad. In today's battle for Fades No Cuts, go ahead, Sean.
New York City versus New Jersey.
Ooh.
Yo, Nas.
Easy
So real quick,
money.
This is easy.
T. Brad,
This
hold
is
on 1
easy.
second. So last week we did 2000s versus 2010 in terms of had to pick your top 10 players, and you ended up with 5 and debated that. So Meta and Matt Barnes last week debated that. So this week it's going to be your top 5 New York City basketball players of all time versus your top 5 New Jersey players of all time.
So just to make sure, so is this also like people that's from New York but might have gone to school in New Jersey or something of that sort? Or are we straight?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You gotta be from New York, born in New York City.
Got you.
All right,
so Switch, you know that takes off like half of the people that you might be talking about, but we could keep going.
He got on the phone to make a call. He can help. He calling their help.
Damn, they already
He's at the bathroom.
Phone a friend.
All right, here we go. Let's kick it off. Jason, whose side? Flip a coin. Sean, you pick who go first. Since JR on the phone, I say Naj and T. Bradshaw. You have your top 10 New York players of all time. Go.
All right. First off, y'all got me going against my brother right now. This ain't right, man. This is my little brother right here, man. You know he never beat me in nothing.
Well, I thought we was on the same team right now.
Are we on the same team? Cool.
Hey.
Damn, bro.
I'm sorry. My bad. I'm going on mute.
Yeah. All right, give me 1 second.
All right. Just while you're preparing here, just
All right,
to reset the stage.
Jason, you know
players of all time, born in Jersey.
Born in Jersey, and I would say, Sean, can we put a caveat in there? If you hoop for the New Jersey Nets, how about that?
No. Born in Jersey, not hooping for the Nets. No.
Damn, Switch, I tried to help you, dude.
I'm
I can't
just saying.
get the rules for you, player.
I mean, it's cool. I'm just trying to figure out the rules, bro.
All right. Switch, you want to kick it off and name your top 10 all-time Jersey?
Top 10 Jersey players. DeMar Wagner, Tim Thomas. Since I can't say Kyrie.
Why not? You can say Kyrie.
Oh, we can say Kyrie.
Yeah, you can absolutely say Kyrie. He's from Jersey, right?
He's
he went to St.
He's
Pat's.
from Jersey, but he was born in Australia.
Nah, you don't. I mean,
that counts.
that's a
That counts.
technicality.
All right, that's what I was trying to figure out. So, who else we got? Vinyl.
Which Bynum? Andrew Bynum?
Yeah, Andrew Bynum. Will Bynum from Chicago.
Okay, that's 4.
Kyle Anderson.
5.
J.R. Smith.
Carl Anthony Towns.
6.
You counted Towns already?
Yeah, we got Towns. That's 6.
Carl Anthony Towns from Jersey?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's 7. If you include yourself, Jay, that's 7.
If I include myself, that's 7. 3 more.
Yep.
Oh, big man. I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
Al Harrington. That's
Dante.
That's 9. Dante Jones.
10.
It could be college grades too.
No, I gotta go with my. Keon.
Keon.
What's that nigga Keon last name?
Dooley?
Nah.
Clark?
Nah, not Keon Clark. It's another little nigga Keon. He led the nation in scoring. I think it was St. Peter's or something like that. Fucking Keon last night.
He used to wear the big ass shorts.
What the fuck is Keon last name? I say Elijah Ingram over him.
Who was that?
Elijah Ingram.
Nice. All right, that's his 10. Jay, you got his 10? You want to repeat them back?
Yo, I got it. Yep. DeJuan Wagner, Tim Thomas, Kyrie, Andrew Bynum, Kyle Anderson, Carl Anthony Towns, Swish, Al Harrington, Dante Jones, Elijah Ingram. Who am I missing, Jay?
That's it. You got it. That's the 10 right there.
That is the 10 coming out of New Jersey. T. Bradshaw and Naj. Go.
New York. Listen, we can make this real easy on him, man. We ain't gotta really even go to the NBA because he put family on his list right there. So you kind of cheating right there on that one right there. I'm gonna let you have that one right there. But our first person we planning on is Lou Alcindor. That's our first person we putting on the list right there. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna go Naj. Where you wanna go, Naj?
We could go with Kemba.
Oh, Kemba, you taking it light. You being easy right there.
I help you out, but you gotta say Mike, bro.
Do we want to be cheesy like that?
We ain't taking. You want to take Mike now?
I didn't want to be cheesy on him like that. I thought that was.
Yeah, that sounded cheesy.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna take Mike.
Hey, New York cannot claim Michael Jordan, bro.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, we don't really do that. We don't do that.
Stop doing that.
We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that.
Can we claim Shaq?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, no,
Shaq is in Texas. I don't know.
You can't claim.
That's why he
Shaq.
did that. Switch tickets slick. Switch tickets.
You can't claim Shaq, Swish.
Nah, but Shaq do claim Jersey though. He claimed no.
He does.
He claimed no. He do claim no.
You want Shaq? You could take Shaq.
Nah, hold on. Time out. But Shaq didn't play high school basketball in New Jersey.
What kind of shit is that?
Nah, he didn't play high school basketball in Jersey.
Yeah, no. Shaq
played in Texas.
In Jersey.
He played. Didn't he play 1 year in high school in Jersey?
Nah, he was down south early.
He was in like Houston or somewhere.
He was in Texas.
Oh.
All right, now was it my pick, Naj?
That's yours. That's yours.
All right, so you went with who you went with? What point guard you just went?
You got Lou Alcindor,
I'm going with Kenny Anderson.
Kenny Anderson. Talk to him today.
That's great. Bless.
For the next one, I'll go with.
Man, y'all got too many people in New York for you to be slow.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'll go with Lamar Odom.
Ooh.
You went with Lamar Odom. I gotta keep it old school at all times. I'm going Bernard King.
A bucket.
32.
All right, who else? Lou Alcindor, Bernard King, Kemba Walker. Who else?
Kenny Anderson and Lamar Odom so far. That's five.
First,
that's five.
All right, 5 more.
Wait, did Swish end up going with Shaq?
No,
you can't get Shaq.
Sean is the committee.
So we can't get Melo either, right?
No.
Melo's from Baltimore.
Hell no. Melo Baltimore.
Okay.
Quit playing. Y'all stop.
All right, I was just asking. I'll go with Ron. I'll go with
Ron Artest.
Yeah, I'll go with Ron Artest.
Meta. I'm keeping it old school, man. I'm going with Chris Mullin.
Fire.
Nice.
Let's go.
By the way, shout out to Chris Mullin for having the same haircut for 40 years. That's dedication right there.
Shout out to my brother alumni Tuesday. You heard?
I'm motherfucking Chris Mullin, a real one, real talk.
Speaking of fades, no cuts, that haircut.
That's a fact. Yeah, nah,
you're at 7 right now, T. Bradshaw.
Okay, it's on Naj. Naj,
I feel like Naj is looking on the internet.
Nah, no, I'm actually just. We actually got a lot of motherfuckers. That's why I was just realizing just now.
Keep it young. I'll go old. Keep it young.
Okay. I'll go Lance Stevenson.
I like it.
S8.
All right. So can I get a repeat? Can I get a repeat on who our team is so far, so I can know how to line this lineup up?
Lou Alcindor, Kemba, Lamar Odom, Bernard King, Kenny Anderson, Meta, Chris Mullin, Lance Stevenson.
Hey, yo, so you said he had to play high school basketball in Jersey, right? So I mean I could take Lou all day?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a fact. We need another big man. Though, man.
Y'all can have Charlie.
We don't want Charlie. Oh yeah, Charles Jones. We don't want Charlie right now.
Villanueva.
Villanueva. Oh yeah, we ain't going with him.
Rouse.
Who you said, Naj?
No, I was listening to him when he said Charlie Villanueva.
No Marbury.
Man, these dudes.
No. Marbury definitely going. We holding Marbury for last. I'm trying to get another big man right now. I'm trying to think of another
Marbury,
big man.
You trying to build suspense to him?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, just so y'all can think we left him out. We left him out, but we keeping him in there. I want a big man right now, man. Y'all go with Aunt Mason. I'll go with Aunt Mason, man. I'm going with Aunt Mason, man. I gotta go with Aunt Mason. God bless his dad. You know what I'm saying? Go with my man Aunt Mason. Let's go, Naj. We need some bigs. That's why we got a lot of stuff.
One more.
We need another big. I'll go with Elton Brand.
All right,
that's New York.
That's your 10.
He's from Jersey.
Yep. Peace.
Cool. Damn, we left Jamal Mashburn out too.
Oh, you left out a lot of guys. You left out a lot of
it was
people.
too many.
Nah, but we got a good spot.
No,
you do.
That was the last pick.
That was the last pick. So
I was at 8. I thought I was 8 though.
No,
yeah,
you were.
Was 8.
Hell no. Y'all need to huddle as coaches.
Yeah.
Run it off real quick, just so I could get it down.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's your 10 real quick. So you got Lou Alcindor, Kemba Walker, Kenny Anderson, Lamar Odom, Bernard King, Ron Artest, Chris Mullen, Lance Stevenson, Anthony Mason, and Elton Brand.
Oh yeah, Swish, you're not fucking with us.
No Stephon Marbury.
Yeah, that was my step right there. Now's the last pick. Damn.
Nah, you were saving it.
Nah, we need another big. It's all good. We need another big. All right. What's the code? You going with Mark Jackson now?
All right, here we go. That's it. That's 10. Bradshaw. Timeout. The end of the first quarter. We have our teams. Jason, do you want to reset? Sean, you want to reset? We have our teams from New Jersey versus our team from New York City.
Hold on. We got another Jersey representative in the building right now who just crashed.
Dog.
Yo, BD, what's going on? I just came to say I just make sure New Jersey was represented properly in here. That's all, man.
Yeah, we're about to review who Swish picked for the Jersey side, Vic.
All right, perfect timing.
Yeah, he might need some help because there are some guys that were left off the list here. But here are the 10 that Swish went with so far. Yeah, DeJuan Wagner, Tim Thomas, Kyrie, Andrew Bynum, Kyle Anderson, Karl Anthony Towns, J.R. Smith, Al Harrington, Dante Jones, and Elijah Ingram were the 10. What are your thoughts on that, Vic?
That feels solid. Look, I never go against Swish's basketball acumen and his historic history with New Jersey. So I think that's solid.
By the way, Jason, Swish added on Luau Deng too at the last second because he realized he was able to.
All right, Luau Deng. Is that subbing out?
He gets a sub out.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that stuff. I played against Luau Deng in high school.
Oh, so we gotta do a sub. We might be able to do a sub.
We gotta get a sub too. You get a sub too.
All right, well,
no
BD. Yeah, no subs. This next round, there'll be a chance. You're still going to whittle this down a little bit.
Yeah, we get a chance to whittle it down. So in the second quarter, we're going to give y'all about, 2 to 3 statements on each player on your team. And then at the end of the second quarter, we're going to go to picking our top 5.
And in those top 5, you can pick someone who is not in your 10. So if you were like, shit, I forgot this guy, who's still from New Jersey or New York City, you can add someone new into the mix. So, maybe you can take some suggestions too. There are some other guys floating out there.
So I'll let Naj and T. Bradshaw start. Why did you pick that team, and explain your lineup and your team to us? Why you picked these 10 guys to represent New York City.
All right. So we had to open up with Lou Alcindor, because that's arguably the greatest player to play basketball. I'm not even gonna say in the NBA. I'm gonna say to play basketball. Was a winner all the way up through from one in high school, won all through college. made it to the NBA, gave Oscar Robertson his first ring. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I went with him as our first pick. That was undeniable. We couldn't go away from that one right there. Naj, go ahead. You had the next pick, Naj. Go ahead.
Who's my next? The first pick I had was
Kemba.
Kemba. When we talk about just going through high school, same thing that T. Bradshaw said, is a winner, especially high school and college. I think he had a great high school career, even better college career, and has been solid in the NBA. So I thought point guard wise, he had to be up in there.
What was my next pick again? Can I get my next pick, please?
Lamar Odom.
Bernard
I'm sorry,
King.
Kyrie.
Lamar and Bernard
Lamar
King.
My bad.
Well, he picked well, listen, that was the first King of New York right there. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know what he did, you know what I'm saying? Bernard King, if it wasn't for the injury, Bernard King would have been probably mentioned in the top 10 the way he was going with that hooping. You know what I'm saying? He held New York down like crazy for years. You know what I'm saying? Averaged 32 points in the 84-85 year. You know what I'm saying? 84-80. So Bernard King definitely goes up on there. Most, you know what I'm saying? I should have put his brother up on there too. Should have put Albert King up on there too, but I didn't want to do that one. I think Bernard was enough. And my pop's name is Bernard too. So there you go.
All right. And then how about Kenny Anderson and Lamar Odom?
Kenny Anderson, arguably probably one of the best high school basketball players of all time. Killed in college. If it wasn't for John Starks, he probably would be one of the best point guards of all time.
And Lamar, let's not think about all this other shit going on right now. He better knock fucking Aaron Carter the fuck out, because if he don't, he getting his fucking Queens pass revoked. That's right now. I'm from Queens actually, by the way, though, too. But other than that right there, his high school career, you know what I'm saying, was amazing. You know what I'm saying? He was a 6'10" point guard, you know what I'm saying? He gave most of y'all favorite player, Kobe Bryant, his rings though too, because if it wasn't for that triangle offense would not have been able to be run. If it wasn't for Lamar Odom being part of that triangle offense at the time, and Lamar, I mean, ain't too much to be said about Lamar, man. Y'all know what Lamar did on the court. Don't think about the Kardashians.
All right. I like these analysis, this breakdown you got going on right here. Next, before there was Meta World Peace, there was Ron Artest. Why did he make your top 10?
No. We picked Ron. So we picked Ron from Queensbridge.
That's a fact.
Oh, okay.
Tell him who Ron was.
Yeah, we picked Ron from Queensbridge. Was causing havoc. So that's why that's who we picked as far from high school through college, even in the league, knocking down corner threes. So he was definitely a New York legend and did his thing when he got in the league as well. He was a menace. Nobody wanted him to go.
Ron Artest played on the AAU team that had went 2 years in a row, almost 3 years in a row without losing a game. They lost one game in 3 years of AAU, national AAU basketball.
And he's from Queens too, by the way. I'm from Queens too. Yeah, I know.
All right, here we go. How many more we got left, Jay?
We got how about Chris Mullin and Lance Stevenson?
Nah, you know what? You can have both of those because Naj is an alumni from Chris Mullin's high school, so Naj, you can get both of them, though, man. Go ahead. There you go.
Yeah, Chris Mullin put in work all through, like we said. I think that was one of the things when you mentioned high school and college. I wanted to make sure that we had people that really was putting in work all throughout their career. So Chris Mullin, legend, and like one of you mentioned, I don't know anybody else who was able to keep the same hairstyle for so long. He's had it since Zavarian. And then when you go to Lance, as far as high school basketball, one of the best high school basketball players of all time. Won all 4 years while he was at Lincoln High School. Did well in college and was solid in the league as well.
I want to say one more thing though, real quick. I think out of all these players, Chris Mullin is the only player that's on the Dream Team 1.
It's a fact.
That is a fact. That is a fact. And then last but not least, you got Anthony Mason and Elton Brand.
I'll get that to you.
So now I'm gonna go with Ant Mason. And Mason is arguably the person who created the point forward. You know what I'm saying? He was the originator of that position right there.
No way.
I don't know if anybody can disagree with that right there. The man's from Queens,
No.
by the way. Once again, I'm from Queens. Just let y'all know that. And yeah, but I mean, what more can I say about
Point
Ant Mason,
power
man?
forward. I would say
Point
point
power
power
forward.
forward.
Point power
Yes.
forward. You right. You right. You
You
right.
know why? Because he was my point power forward, and
That's
I
a
was on the
fact.
bench.
That's a fact. In Charlotte,
Hot,
and he went up.
bro. I
Tell
used
him.
to
Tell
be
him,
on the
BD.
bench hot. I used to be on the bench hot, bro, watching him bring the ball up the court. Rest in peace to Anthony Mason. He know I love him to death, but he used to be the point. He was a starting point guard for the Charlotte Hornets, and I was coming off the bench, dude. I was tight.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact right there.
Fact. Point power forward.
And that's my, that's what I'm saying. That's my guy. We went to the same barber in Queens. By the way, I'm from Queens, though. If y'all don't know that. And just,
All right, man. All right.
We didn't know that.
I'm just saying, Dad, you go with Elton Brand. Go ahead, Naj.
Elton Brand, solid NBA player. Did well all through high
You
school.
said solid?
He was you don't think Elton Brand was solid?
That nigga was real good.
Yeah, like he was the. I was
That's
gonna
a little
say
better
beast,
than
but I
solid.
thought y'all would have said that
Yeah.
that it was too much. But he
Way
was
better
a
than
problem.
solid.
Yeah, he was
I'm gonna
No,
just,
I'm just
I
saying
want
his
to just
career
tap in on
20 and
this.
10.
Can I
I
say
think
one
he was
thing
a
real
little
quick?
better than.
he
Can
was
tap in
he
on
was
this real
better than
quick?
solid. He put in work, and he after his first couple years was straight through was a 20 point average.
I want to say this real quick. The plan that Michael Jordan had when he drafted Kwame Brown. By the way, if anybody want any Kwame Brown merch, you can find it at buslife.creator.com. Search right there. It's in my PCR right there. If y'all want to get it,
Sick.
go get it. You know what I'm saying? That was the plan right there at first, was to draft Kwame Brown and get Elton Brand. But then they realized that Kwame Brown, we're not gonna get into all that right there. But
Yeah,
he
it's too
wasn't worth
much, T.
Elton Brand.
Bradshaw. T.
He was
Bradshaw, thanks for the information and the history. But this is a debate show, and you are diverting, which means you are diluting your opportunity to win the game.
that was the plan though.
All right, are we done, Jason, with New York?
I just want to know, is T. Bradshaw from Queens?
By the way, I'm from Queens. By the way, if y'all know, I'm from Queens.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
You can buy that in his PTR too.
All right, BD,
All right,
get the jersey for him.
Let's get it. Jersey, stand up.
All right.
I already picked the team. I'm gonna let Vic go ahead.
All right. Well, hey, let us know why your first name came to your mind was Dewan Wagner. I mean, the guy went off in high school. Why'd you think of him first, Swish?
To me, and again, this is my opinion. He's probably the greatest high school player I've ever seen. I mean, no matter who he played against, it was 30 or better. It didn't matter. And it was like every game, 50, 60, 70, 100, 50, 60, 70, 50, 60. Like every game. I mean, for me, I'm a scorer, so that shit was just like the greatest shit I've ever seen. Effortlessly, too. So.
Facts. I second that.
Yeah, he was nasty in high school. Tim Thomas was up next.
Yo, real quick, Tim Thomas is also he played for the Players, right, Swish?
Yeah.
Yeah, Patterson. I'm gonna let my bro from Patterson take that.
I knew Vic was gonna get hyped with that.
Yeah, you already know. Family went to the same high school, Patterson Catholic High School. The coach, who was also the coach at the time was also my godfather, Jim Salmon. He was so in love with WWF, bro, that he retired Tim's number and quoted in the rafters what's the Bret Hart quote? So, best there is, best there was, the best there ever will be. I was like, yo, really, Jim? Like, what are we doing? But I still remember as a kid, this is the early 90s, I remember as a kid pulling up to the games and it was barricades. At the first time I ever seen barricades inside a basketball gym just to watch Tim Thomas play. And they always had this opening tip-off where they would throw the oop to Tim since his freshman year. And it was just like, I remember being a kid just in awe of the whole movement. And Tim really rallied and put Patterson on the map for us at the time. So Tim definitely, belongs on the list for Jersey.
Swish, you and Vic played.
I gotta second that.
Real quick, Swish, you and Vic played together, right, on the Players?
Yeah.
Are you guys the only NBA and NFL championship duo ever to play AAU, possibly?
Wow, that's
Possibly.
strongly possible.
There's a lot of country boys down there that sneaky play basketball, but really crazy at football. Like, I don't know, man.
Yep.
That's a hell of
We
a
up there
combo.
though.
We the best
Next they
to do
got
it.
Kyrie was their next pick.
Swish, Vic, Kyrie. Why Kyrie?
Kyrie. I mean, that's simple. Probably arguably next to UBD. I swear he got the best bop I ever seen.
Facts.
And he's definitely for sure the greatest under the rim finisher ever. There's nothing. He just shot what 50, 40, 90. There's no shot he can't shoot. Off the dribble three, spot up three. Pick off the pick and roll, mid range, spot up, off the dribble, free throws, left hand, right hand, ups, corner three. However you want it, he can.
He
shoot.
got the full bag.
I have to say about Kyrie Irving, when I watched him, because I was in Cleveland when he got drafted there, me and Bar Scott was sitting there, and I was like, damn, this kid has no offensive deficiencies. I've never seen that in my life. He has there's nothing he cannot do offensively.
Nothing. And it's literally like you can ask him how he do it, and it's just like something that just literally comes to him. It's not even something he work on. It just comes to him.
Yeah.
I mean, you see him with the plastic bag over the ball and stuff, working on his hand, doing things like that. But the best thing I love about Kyrie is that
He stole that from me, Vic. Though
he stole that from you, BD.
Yeah,
Okay,
I gave him that one.
but but the same attitude he got now, bro, on the court, he had it since high school. He had it since before high school. You know, what I mean? Like, you just see him coming to the court, bringing that energy, bringing that same fearlessness that he brings to the league every night in and night out. So I respect that about him too.
His creativity is ridiculous, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right, who next, Jay?
Next up, we got Andrew Bynum, the big man.
2 rings. I gotta give it to Drew. He was player of the year when he was in Jersey too. He was like top. I don't want to say. He's a top pick. I gotta throw Drew on there.
All right. Then did Drew go to the league out of high school?
Yep, here's the last year.
He was the last year of high school to the league, so that says a lot too. I'm just letting our people in the audience take note. All right, who's next?
After that, we went slow-mo, Kyle Anderson.
Vic, I'll let you take that piece.
Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing slow-mo. I mean, he's the one kid, literally, I never seen him without a basketball maybe in my life. Swish, correct me if I'm wrong. But the kid, since he was born, I promise you, he'd be around the gym 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old with an NBA basketball in his hand. Not like no little one moving around. Like, nah, he dribbling an NBA ball since he was like 3, 4, 5 years old. Just whether he was playing with it, whether he was just holding it. Like he always was a knack to have, being around the game. His pop was a coach, so he had no choice but to be around the game every day. And it shows. And it shows that, your skill set is your skill set, but how you apply yourself and how smart you are can take you even more than your skills can even allow you. Because not to say that he's, doesn't, his skill set isn't the most traditional thing you would find in the league as far as athleticism and creativity, but he
he's
has
been
his
like
own
that forever.
Forever. He always moved at his own pace. And once he figures you out as a teammate, you're able to vibe off of him and figure it out on, as you come along. So seeing him play at his own pace through high school and winning championships and doing his thing, and then being at this level and having an impact, it's pretty special.
He won what 3 at St. Anthony's and 1 at PC. I think he won all 4
Correct.
years, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Let's keep it moving, and we'll talk about Cat was your next pick, Carl Anthony Towns.
I ain't really get to see Cat play in high school too much. I always heard that he was a beast. Um, I heard everybody always talk about he's like one of the best shooting big men compared to Al coming out. So I thought I had to throw Cat on there too. And he had a hell of a career at Kentucky.
One and done, right, Swish?
I believe so.
Yes, sir.
All right,
who's next?
Next
Jay?
up, why don't Vic and BD? Why don't you tell us why Swish is on this list, so we don't have to make him pump himself up because we know he belongs there. But why don't you guys take the lead on that?
All right, Vic, you go first.
Man, I've been seeing Swish. It's crazy because like what y'all see in games and stuff that y'all seen in the league and all of that, it's the stuff that's like y'all don't see that's like crazy. Like I seen this man do the roundabout dunk in high school, bro. Like he was doing that when cats wasn't even thinking about doing certain dunks and jumping out the gym and shooting the three ball the way he did and going to the McDonald's game and showing out. And then the biggest thing for me was just coming back. All the basketball stuff is cool, but for me it was like, nah, my boy made it and came back and supported the homies and was around for homies. You know what I mean? And didn't just leave us and do his thing. He came back and made sure we was good. So on top of the things he did on the court, it was off the court for me that made him my brother and the homie, of course, always.
Also, Swish, let's not forget Sixth Man of the Year, top, what are you, 15th, Swish? Top 20 in terms of three-pointers all time in the league?
I don't know. That shit gonna be like 100 by the time these niggas keep shooting the
but as it sits right now, you're definitely top. I think you're like 14 or 15, but
Yeah,
top
there.
20 all time 3-point shooter, like
And
incredible career.
Hey Sean, I
All right,
remember
my
one
turn.
time we was in the game playing, right, and I had a fast break, and I was like, man, I'm about to go ahead and lay this thing on up, and I laid it up, and he was so angry with me. I'm talking about. He was mad with me for like 2 days straight, bro. Until I dunked in the game, he was like, "Yo, I'm not talking to you until you dunk the ball." And the next game, I was like, "Man, I gotta get a banger." Got one.
You got some ups.
And we was back right, but it was
Swish,
funny.
real quick. If you wouldn't have went straight to the league, where would you went?
Carolina.
Definitely.
Yeah, I had signed and everything.
Yeah, that was almost locked in.
All right, so I gotta say, Swish was my rookie. So I caught him in like at the end of his high school. The reason why, I said Swish, because you have to be really fucking good to go to the NBA out of high school. Not only go to the NBA out of high school, but go to the NBA out of high school and damn near win Rookie of the Month. What was it? Swish like 3 or 4 months in a row.
Yeah, something like that.
So Swish was my rookie from the time he got drafted, and I would say that was the first time I played with a two guard that was bigger than me, right? And the kid was the damn near the best player on the team. You know what I mean? And it took Byron Scott to the end of the year to figure that shit out. But we could have had a hell of a whip. And I was like, yo, this kid is nice. Shoot the three, got handles, can dunk, catch lobs, play defense, like was just a dog. So that's why you gotta go in there and switch to me, bro, because you was my rook.
I
And
appreciate
I caught you right there.
I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate that.
Hell yeah, definitely belong there. I mean, when Jr. gets hot, he's unstoppable. Next up, his next pick, following himself, was Al Harrington, Big Al.
Man, I was a fucking problem in high school, bro. Another person went out of high school. BD, you played against Al. You go ahead.
Yeah, Al was like a LeBron type, but like he was like a LeBron Melo hybrid in high school. Like he brought the ball up, get to the bucket, shoot threes. Al pretty much did whatever he wanted to any kid in high school. And when he got to the league, another one like Swish started playing for the Indiana Pacers. And they had Dale Davis, Antonio Davis, right? So it's so hard for a high school kid, mentally to make the transition
to the NBA because like you're not an adult, right? And then you playing against real adults, 30-year-old men, and Al Swish, them dudes coming in and playing against like real veteran dogs and proving themselves. Like that to me is like the ultimate testament of a kid's talent, especially coming out of high school.
That's right. 16 years in the pros for Al Harrington. Swish's next pick, he took Dante Jones. Why did Dante make your top 10, Swish?
Man, Dante was an animal, bro. He should, first of all, he should never went to fucking Rutgers to start. That's what really fucked him up. But then he went to Duke, started doing this thing. I think he was Player of the Year in Jersey. All-American McDonald's, all that shit. Did he? I don't think did Tay get a ring with? No, I don't think Tay got a ring with us. No, Tay did get a ring.
Tay got a ring.
Yeah, Tay did get a ring with us. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
He gonna be mad I said that. My bad. Yeah, that's my dog, man. Tay, my nigga, man. Pretty far tank. Pretty Ricky, what we call him.
Real. All right, where we at, Jay?
All right, and then the last pick, you went with Elijah Ingram, although he might have been subbed out for Luol Deng. So, Swish, Vic, I'll let you guys talk about both or either of them, and then we'll move on to our next round.
Man, I played against Luol Deng when he was at Blair Academy, and his teammate was Charlie Villanueva. I think they both had like 35. It was just ridiculous. But just watching Luol Deng play at that height and weight that he was in the league, and really in high school, he was only a couple pounds shy. They were already league ready in high school. You could tell. And I'm in favor of Luol Deng personally because I actually watched him with my own eyes.
There it is. Jay Shaw rounding out the first quarter, phase no cuts. Jersey made its case. New York made their case. Now we go to the second round, the lightning round, where what we do, Sean? We doing picks.
Yeah, they're gonna pick their top 5 from that list of 10.
Yeah.
Whittle it down to 5 by position if you could. So 1 through 5.
Right. So we'll start with New York. We ain't heard from New York. You got the first pick. Go.
I want to make a sub real quick.
It don't matter. It don't matter. You can just pick who you got to pick.
You can
got
take
the first pick. Go.
Yeah.
I wanna start Dr. J up in there. Pause.
Is that your first pick?
Nah, is that our first pick?
Yeah, that could be the first pick.
Yeah, someone was doing some Googling during that.
No.
Nah.
Heavy keyboard. Heavy keyboard.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I can screenshot the chat.
Yeah, we can screenshot the chat right now. It was already said way before, like that. So yeah, we gotta put Dr. J up in there.
First pick. No, T Bradshaw, we picking now. So one pick. You pick first. Then Swish get a pick. Then Swish and Vic get a pick. Then they get another pick. Then you and Naj get a pick. And then we're gonna rotate till we get to 5.
So that's starting 5.
Quarter. Starting 5. So first pick, T Bradshaw and Naj came with Dr. J, Swish and Vic. Y'all first pick is
Dewan Wagner.
So this pick is going against Dr. J, basically, right?
No. It's just whoever you picking 5.
Okay. Yeah, I could go with Wani.
All right, Dewan Wagner. Now Swish and Vic, you got the next pick.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving. T Bradshaw and Naj. You got a pick.
Kareem.
You got another pick. T Bradshaw and Naj.
Let's go with Elton Brand.
Elton Brand. Swish and Vic, you got 2 picks.
Tim Thomas. Go ahead, Swish.
Tim Thomas.
Naj and T Bradshaw, you got 2 picks.
Yes, yeah, and it would be a final, right? Right, Jay?
Yeah, 2 left for them.
All right, so we going with. Can I get a rundown of my team again, please?
Nah, you buying time.
I forgot who I picked. B.
You got
You buying time, kid.
I forgot who I picked.
Hey, bro.
It's been 30 seconds.
Hey, bro, we are
I
not
truly
accepting
forgot
the
who I
brick
picked,
in
man. I
the
don't know why
box
the
for
hell
the
he put Elton
TVs.
Brand up in there for.
Hey, bro,
God
no bricks in the
damn.
box. Let's go.
You got Dr. J, Kareem, and Elton Brand.
Hey, dude, you got 20 seconds to make 2 picks.
Kenny Anderson, man.
And then
All
who
right.
the last pick?
Dang, bro.
No. Hey.
How could you so? Make the pick, bro. Make the pick, bro.
Stephon Marbury.
All right. New York is closed. Jay, wrap up their team. Oh, sorry, New Jersey.
No, we got to
got
go
one
back to
last pick.
Jersey.
Jersey, you got one last pick.
Talk to me, Swiss. What you thinking?
I forgot how many we picked.
It's either we got Slow Mo still, we got Cat still,
Got yourself still.
got Swish
Oh,
still.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm going with Swish. What we doing? I'm fucking.
The 2 time I
Yeah,
just
there it is.
Jason,
There it
run down
is,
their
ladies and
teams real
gentlemen.
quick, Jay.
All right, all right. For first Jersey, I missed one of them, so you guys got to help me out. We got DeJuan Wagner, Kyrie Irving, Tim Thomas.
Kyrie Irving, Tim Thomas, Al Harrington, and J.R. Swish.
There you go.
Versus
Versus
Dr. J, Lou Alcindor, Elton Brand, Stephon Marbury, and Kenny Anderson. You guys have 20 seconds in your timeout to figure out style, matchups, and why is your team better? Jay, what do you think? Sean, you want to chime in? Who do you think has the upper? Who do you think has the advantage?
Before we do that, can we tell people to text your phone with questions that they
Oh
have?
yeah, text my yeah. All right, what is that? What they
The
doing?
number is
Oh
31.
yeah, yeah. Oh, I got a phone number on here. 310-299-9332. All right, text me any questions, and I will ask these guys questions while they are away on the timeout. Sean,
all right.
please. Who do
BD,
you think has
BD, say that number one more time for people so they can do that.
310-320-8004. No, I'm just playing. 310-299-9332. It's in my PTR. Did I say that right?
In your bio.
Oh, my bio, damn. I'm getting there. All right, Sean.
Yeah.
Who has the advantage, Sean?
BD, where's the music at, man? Play your. I know you got. Where's the drum roll?
Let me get the drum roll real quick. Hold on.
You had some sound effects last week.
Oh no, I you know what? I fucked up, man. Hold on, here we go. Here we go. Drum roll, please. My damn producer over here. He over here. He smoked too much.
Brought to you by Viola.
Apple. I don't know how to do this.
Why you figure that out? No, I mean it's difficult because these two, New York has such old school legends that played at a different era. Like when you're talking about
this Lou Alcindor is really throwing me off.
Yeah, when you're talking about Luau and Dr. J, like it's hard. Like what do those matchups look like? But Jersey is so athletic. Like Kyrie finishing around the rim. You got Swish jumping out the gym. Al, Tim Thomas. Like, I mean, I don't want to say just because they're younger and faster, but like those matchups are going to be really difficult. Like I don't know who guards. Like what's Kenny Anderson doing with some of these guys as talented as he is? Like once Elton Brand gets away from the rim, who's guarding, who's he going to guard? So I'm going to have to go with Jersey.
All right, guys. I know you guys have come back from your timeout. You've rehuddled. Now it's time to debate. We'll start with New York. What type of style you running? Who the offense through? How is this thing gonna work with this team you put together?
All right. So I'm gonna say we going with something like we're going with a post player offense because we gotta go. We running it through the big man. We going old school style on them all day. We running it through the big man. We gonna have our point guard. Our point guard is Kenny Anderson, of course, best point guard of all time, right there. Up until John Stark did the bullshit. So we going we going to post. We going with a post office, something similar to Naj. You can tap in though too. What you want to do?
Yeah, I was thinking. I think I knew which way they was gonna go in it. I feel like on the offensive side, I think definitely a post offense between Luau and Elton Brand. I think it's strong. I think you let Kenny run the show. You let Steph go crazy as well on the ISO.
Well, y'all need to sign up for that.
Defensively, though, who you have matched up against?
They sound like they struggling, man. We running and gunning this
big
thing.
struggle. I already know how I'm coming.
Yeah, we running the two.
We throwing lives. We screaming in niggas' face. We doing all of that, man. So you just make sure y'all got your track shoes on. Because the motherfucker Chuck Taylors, he was hooping in up in Harlem back at 57. Them shits ain't gonna work.
We still got them on too. You heard? We out there running, throwing sky hooks on y'all right now. But listen, Kenny is baking. Kenny's baking all y'all right there, B. We already know that right there. We baking Kyrie and his godfather too at the same time. It don't even matter right there. We don't care what Kyrie does.
God.
KA is gonna kill everything that they listen. We already know know what's happening.
We got Kyrie bringing a brawl up with Wani and Swish on the wings. Tim Thomas is probably foul line extended, ready to give water whoever's moving
For
around.
Sure. And we got Ouch, man.
What are we talking about
Come
here?
on, man.
Because y'all know y'all can't come in the paint. Ain't none of those players coming in the paint.
That's cool.
That's fine.
Y'all playing no basketball now.
Swish and Vic, can I ask you a question? Who is guarding? Who is Al guarding? Who is Tim Thomas guarding? And most importantly, who are you guarding?
First of all, bro, we playing zone. Y'all niggas is not shooting.
What? No.
Answer
that question, bro.
We're playing zone, bro.
Big zone. It's about
zone. Make sure you go on them fouls too.
One thing about New York is they not shooting no jump shots.
It's not high school, bro. You're not camping in the paint, bro. You gotta move.
Man, now this.
Yep, camping in the paint. You think you're just about to run?
You know they play zone in the NBA now, right?
I understand that.
Most points scored ever in the NBA.
Yeah, that's
my
nice,
boy
man.
hit the Google real quick.
That's great. Get up and down the court, big fella.
That is the theme music from the. That is the theme music from the Night King, Victor Cruz. At the end of the second quarter, Victor Cruz came in like the Night King and sliced the head of the New York Elite. We're going to pause for a timeout. We're going to let Jason Zone come in and interview or give his take. But also, we need to figure out, New York needs to figure out their strategy because I'm not sold yet. Sean, how are you feeling? The commission?
Still not sold. Gonna keep it real with you.
Still not
By the way,
sold.
no disrespect to those New York legends because everybody I have on that list is an absolute legend. I'm just thinking through how these matchups look and who's defending these super athletic New Jersey guards.
Super athletic.
Who the hell was super athletic? Play the music on that man, please.
Hold on. You know what we're gonna be doing on the block to these dudes, man? You know what we're gonna be doing on the block to them? Are you crazy?
Y'all gotta get it to the block first.
Kareem on the block. KA cooking JR. KA cooking Kyrie.
No way.
Hold on, real quick.
Crazy?
What's the matchup with Tim Thomas, Vic or Swish? Who they guarding on the New York side?
Swish will be chasing Marbury around the court the whole game.
Why am I chasing him? He gonna dribble himself out. What are you talking about?
He's cooking you.
Talk your shit.
I see 50. I see 50, JR. I see 50.
You see 50?
I see at least 48.
48. I got 48 on
But
you.
you know
Talking
what's
a whole
funny
bunch
though?
of crazy shit to the two white
I'm
doing
just
it.
glad the
Talking a whole bunch
spectators
of
talking
crazy
about
shit.
what they would see instead
But
of
what
them
I'm saying
actually
is, what y'all
playing.
gonna do when it's an onslaught of threes when they shooting from the parking lot? Get
But you know what
Man.
happens
out of
when
the
they
paint.
miss? When they miss, we got the rebound and we out.
Get
Bro,
That's
them
you
a
got
one
out
the,
of
and
the
done. That's a
paint.
one and done.
when they miss. Mm.
They
That's
gonna
a
miss.
good, that's a
Exactly.
hell of a thing to try and live by.
I got y'all missing.
All right, so let's do
Yeah,
some
I had
fact.
Golden State missing too.
Let's do some fact checking real quick. So Lou Alcindor was in New York, a tall, athletic, graceful, could beat any guard up and down the court and dunk the ball. Lou Alcindor did not develop his sky hook until they banned
Are
dunking
you really gonna do that?
because he had a clear advantage, and so they banned dunking in college. So Lou Alcindor would not dunk, and therefore he started to hook the ball in as close as he could to the rim. Furthermore, developing what is called the sky hook. So you
And that
must
sky
look
hook
at
got
Lou.
him the.
But the sky hook does not count for Lou Alcindor coming out
Oh,
of New
you're
York.
not gonna do that.
Yo, you are ridiculous.
Yo,
Hey
BD.
man,
Yo,
Sounds
BD,
about right.
really?
it's high school.
It doesn't count?
We said the whole
the
BD.
sky.
We
He
said
did not develop the sky hook
BD. We
until he
said,
went pro.
bro. All
And
right,
when
all
he
right,
went
so BD.
pro,
So do me a favor, BD. Check out what his numbers was at UCLA. Then let's do that. Then, since you want to do that,
I
right quick.
know. I know that they banned dunking before him. I'm talking about if we're doing the matchups out of high school, then you have to have an assessment if there's an athletic big who can run the floor, dunk, got great touch, can pass. You know, that's all I'm saying. That would be the assessment of
BD, do you have an assessment on who would be able to guard him?
No, I
Okay,
don't.
I just wanted to make sure.
I
Okay.
don't.
Oh, that's 100
All
points.
I'm saying is I'm really just painting a picture.
Yeah,
And
no, I
it's
get
just
it.
coming from an analyst perspective.
I'm just saying,
New
none of the
York.
players that they named play defense though. Like y'all making it seem like who's guarding
Bro,
who
who did
guarding
you
who
pick
did
that
y'all
play
play?
D?
Who did y'all play? Who y'all play defense? Kenny Anderson didn't play
Lou
defense.
Alcindor.
Marbury never played defense.
We not.
Jacob Dance Lands don't play defense. Who's y'all talking about all this defense shit? Who y'all worried
bro,
about?
who do
Because
y'all
they
have?
got
Enough.
Lou
Y'all gotta play
Alcindor.
too.
That's
Who do
what
y'all
they
have
picking on.
defense? Who do y'all have on your team that plays
It's
defense?
a
Please let me
team
know.
Bro,
effort. It's called
Yeah,
rotation.
that's why I
exactly.
said we
We
playing
have a whole
zone,
squad
bro.
that play like Elton Brand wasn't a slouch on defense.
What?
Respectfully, Ellen Brand ain't covering none of the five that we named on this list.
Bro,
What?
Elton Brand would do okay with Al.
What?
Elton Brand guarded Al.
Yes, he's
That's
guarding
that's
Al.
family
Yes.
right there too.
Nah,
Elton Brand
What?
guarded Al.
Hey, yo, that's enough. That's enough for me now.
Hold on. Can I ask a question real quick? All right. Hold on. So what are we going off of right now? We going off of professional, or are we going off high school and college? What are we going off of?
We're going off of Sean, Commissioner. Please clear things up.
Please let me know this, Sean.
full body of work.
You get to use the era of their strongest body of work. So DeJuan Wagner, you got to use high school, obviously, right? Like you can't use a pro metric.
Oh,
for him.
perfect.
So you get to use
This
their
is even
strongest
better.
body
So
of
I'm
work
playing
of
with
their
high school DeJuan Wagner is what you're saying?
of their playing career, right? So whether that was college, whether that was pro,
Jesus
whether that
Christ.
was high school.
No, I would say when they came out of that city, Sean.
No,
You know
no,
what I'm saying? Because if you include
let's not recant. No,
then it
BD,
becomes
I know what you're
unfair
doing.
You're
for New
moving the
York.
goalpost, BD, for real.
BD,
I
I'm
know
Adam
what you're
Silver
doing.
right here, man. You know I love you. I gotta put my foot down.
All right, yes, sir.
Yeah.
And with that said right there, we have two of the best guards in high school history. High school history with Stephon
According to
Marbury
every New
and
Yorker.
Kenny Anderson.
According
Bro,
to every New Yorker.
Bro,
Hold on, you
Kenny
gonna tell
Anderson.
me?
Kenny Anderson would run circles around DeJuan Wagner in high school.
Not Kyrie though.
It sound good.
Not
Yes, he
Kyrie though.
And
would.
Stephon Marbury would have bullied Kyrie all through high school.
This is
Now
a
we're
known
bullying
fact.
people.
Would
Now
have
we're
bullied him.
bullying people.
Would have
That's what we're
would have
doing.
torched him.
Kyrie wouldn't. Are you serious? You saying Kyrie wouldn't have came back at Marbury in high
I
school?
think he would have came back at him, but Marbury in high school, Coney Allen, Marbury
in high school. Think Kyrie
Yes,
just
now
want to say,
who
man,
gets
doing those
Kyrie in high
exact
school?
How many
I
chips did
understand what
Kyrie
you're
win in high
saying.
school? Hold on, wait, Naj. How many chips did Kyrie win in high school? All right. They don't want to answer right now. Okay, cool. All right,
what
cool.
you say? I hear you.
How many chips did Kyrie win in high school?
How many chips did he win? What is that? Wait, talking about, you talking about the player or the team? That's totally different.
Oh, now
First of all, he was on a great team.
I'm talking about the point guard that leads his team. I'm talking about the point guard that leads his team. That's what I'm talking about.
The point guard that leads his team.
Yeah. How many?
I don't know.
All right, cool. Well, we know what KA did. We know what Marbury did. So now that right there, we're gonna close that door right there. You said the best performance that any of these players had in their whole basketball career. We know what Lou Alcindor did. He won in high school every year. He won in college every year, and he put up buckets too. Okay.
They also had like 4 teams.
Huh? Come on, we're not gonna do that, V. It don't matter. We're not gonna go away from what a person did in their era. We're not gonna go away from the person in their era. They performed in their era, and that's what they supposed to have did. We're not talking back to the future stuff right now. We're talking about what they did in their era. And what they did in their era, every player that we named did elite performance.
Yeah, but that was not. What you talking about? Lou Alcindor in high school? That's what we're doing.
No, we could talk about Lou anytime.
His whole,
they were still playing on apple pear crates.
Cut it out.
It was playing on pear
Cut
crates.
it out.
Sean, I want to know this right here.
Talk to me.
Shots fired.
I want to know this right here.
But
right
BD,
now,
no more sound effects for you, buddy.
All right. I want to know this right here, right? Can you actually say that any one of those players on that team I'm gonna say one because I'm gonna say one. I'm not gonna say which one. Leave the mystery in the air. So you can decide it. You can decide on your own. I'm not with swaying anything right there. But are they considered the best of their time?
You asking me if I think they're the best of the time? The guys you named, of course. But
no.
You can say that for both sides, though.
On that team,
that's not my call to make, sir.
That is not my call.
I respect it. I respect it.
It's not my call. I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm just the commissioner here to make sure things go smoothly.
Jay Zone, you want to take us to the fourth quarter?
Can I switch that question?
Jay Zone, you want to take us to the fourth quarter with final statements?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's time for everyone to make their final argument here. Again, for everyone who's just joining, we're resetting this Fades No Cuts. We're debating an all-time New York team versus all-time New Jersey team. And Swish and Victor Cruz have put together DeJuan Wagner, Kyrie Irving, Tim Thomas, Al Harrington, and J.R. Swish. It's an athletic team. They can score. They can ball handle. They can shoot the rock. They're going to be tough to match up against, but then we got some all-time greats from the New York squad that T. Bradshaw and Naj put together. Dr. J, Lou Alcindor, Elton Brand, Kenny Anderson, Stephon Marbury. Just worried about the matchups. It looks good on paper, but are the matchups there if they're actually going head-to-head? So I think now it's time for this fourth quarter.
When was the last time y'all seen a highlight of Dr. J shooting a jump shot?
It doesn't matter. Would you have been able to guard that man?
I'm just asking.
Would you have been able to guard that man?
Yes, we're playing zone. I told you that, bro. What are you talking about?
And are we playing
y'all have to get everything in the paint. If you can't score in the paint, that's
it's
it.
fast.
It's
bro,
game.
in the NBA zone, they are still scoring in that shit.
Yes, because they have shooters. Y'all have no shooters.
Are we playing high school basketball?
Minimal shooters.
Are we playing
NBA
basketball? We playing professional unlimited basketball.
We can play the park. We play basketball, bro.
We playing unlimited basketball.
Why the game got to change now? We playing basketball.
Are
Unlimited.
we playing unlimited rules? What rules are we playing?
What is this? Older but lighter? Like what type of games y'all playing, bro?
Look, you already know damn well, a zone or not, y'all can't guard anybody that's on that team.
And vice versa. Though, Naj.
No, it's not vice versa though. I got
Who plays defense? Who plays defense for the New York team? Please stop it.
Who plays defense on the damn Jersey team?
But you talking about y'all just we can't like niggas ain't gonna come back at y'all. Y'all got some stoppers. Steph was not a defensive player. Stop it. Kenny Anderson was not a defensive player.
Bro,
Stop it.
you
Stop
so
doing
you
that. Dr. J was never a defensive
so
player.
hold on.
Stop doing that.
So the whole game y'all gonna be shooting the whole entire game. Y'all shooting
We
threes.
shoot.
Y'all gonna
That's
shoot the
what
whole
we
shit.
do.
All right,
That's
so
we from
y'all
Jersey. That's
y'all
what we
Golden
do.
State
Y'all
niggas.
gonna
One
be
and
dribbling the
done.
whole game.
Yeah,
One and done.
The fuck?
we scoring every single time we come down the court.
No, y'all
Y'all
not, bro.
question.
Y'all gonna be too busy dribbling the ball.
No, sir.
All right, my question is this right here for you though. Since they didn't want to answer the question, I'm gonna ask you and Big the question. Was any one of those players the best of their time?
The best of their time.
Yeah. When they was actually performing and doing what they do, was any one of them the best of their time?
I believe Dwan Wagner, when he was doing what he was doing, he was the best at what he was doing at his time.
Facts.
So that's one. That's
when
one
Tim
right
Thomas
there.
was out there doing what he was doing, he was the best at his time.
That's two.
Facts. He
When
only
Kyrie was out
chose
there
to go
doing
to
what he was
college,
doing,
by
he
the
was
way.
the best of his time. All
Was
of
he
them was
really?
number one players in the country. All of them did one and done. If they went to college, like I'm missing something. I don't know what else you're looking
now,
for.
now I'm gonna bring it back to my team. Then that's why I'm gonna do that right there. All right, Lou Alcindor. We got Marbury, Kenny Anderson. Who else we got on my team right now?
You don't even remember.
No, because I'm forgetting about Elton Brand right there. But who's the other one we got right there? Who's the fifth one?
You got Dr. J.
Dr. J.
Yeah.
Dr. J. Right there. These players right here are all the best within they
right
First
now,
of all,
there is
first
a
of
matchup
all,
problem with Elton Brand, sir. That is a
there is a
matchup nightmare for you right now.
I'm sorry.
Who is
When
guarding
was
Elton
Dr.
Brand?
J the best of all time, bro? When
No,
was he
I
the best of
didn't
his
say
time?
all time. No, I'm not saying all time.
When was he the best of his time?
It was a moment when Dr. J was the best player in the NBA. It was a moment when he was considered the best player in the NBA. No?
Nah,
right.
not to me, but
No?
you got it.
All right.
BD with the sound effects over there that Sean is Sean's regretting giving you the idea of those.
Over. The fourth quarter is over. Sean, where are we going? Are we going to overtime? Do we have final statements?
I feel like they just said their final statements, man. I feel like they,
I mean, I feel like that was the final debate, but Commissioner, take us home. Should we start bringing people up? What should we do, Commissioner?
let's start bringing some people up, man, to speak their piece on what they think between New York and Jersey here. Also, shout out to Tim Thomas. Shout out to Tim Thomas for wearing 2 headbands. I don't know if y'all remember that though. That's a legend right there.
Shout out to
G Unit Tim Thomas. You heard?
That's definitely some Jersey shit right there.
All right, so raise your hand if you want to come up on the stage. We're going to bring some people up, and you got to let us know what you think, but also which team you think has the advantage in this 5-on-5 battle, New York versus New Jersey.
We have a first one on stage, and I do not know how to say his name.
That's Dion.
What's up, Dion?
What's going on, Baron?
What you think, bro?
Well, I mean, if it was a Jersey versus New York, I probably wouldn't have picked Elton on the New York team. I would have either went with Ron or LO for the versatility. I probably would have swapped Dr. J out for Chris Mullin, and I would have kept the backcourt at KA and Stephon with Captain in the middle, and I don't think they got a shot in hell.
And with that said, your vote goes towards?
This one is a pick 'em because it's just straight offense, no defense really on either side. So the guys that they picked, I don't like the matchups, so it's a pick 'em.
Well, I like your GM moves there. I agree with many of those, but we're going to make you pick one because we brought you up
side,
here.
sir.
So pick one of them.
Oh, New York. I mean, the ultimate cheat code, Kareem.
Okay.
We got one for New York.
One for New York. Who's
right.
next?
I'm going to bring up somebody.
Rodney, QC, what's happening?
What's good? First of all, I'm not sure. I know this disrespect to Elton Brand, but there's a lot of other guys New York could have picked for that 5. that being said, Kenny Anderson, bro, was he? I mean, in his prime, bro, 1-4 high. Nobody was stopping KA. You got Kareem on the post, and you got Marbury in the wing. I gotta go with New York City, man. Gotta go with New York.
2 for New York.
Okay.
2 for New York.
Disappointed me, Rob.
Not how I thought it was gonna go.
Jason,
I love you, Vic.
Jason, would you like to? Like give a little sway towards New Jersey, or you want to keep? You think that New York is being biased? I hear a lot of New York accents coming up here, so this shit not sounding like it's gonna be fair. I do want to say for New Jersey, New Jersey had 5 players. 5 players on their team that went from high school to the NBA. I mean, outside of Kyrie going to Duke for 10 games.
Right. Yeah. Speed, athleticism. Yeah, it seems like a matchup problem to me.
You guys don't have to help them out at all. We could just let.
I'm not.
Fans.
I'm just saying.
We can let the fans do it.
Appreciate it.
All right. Hey, well, let's go to, I think Christian just came up on the stage too. Christian, let's hear from you, man. What are your thoughts and who you like?
What's good, everybody? What's good? Listen, so listening to the players y'all picked for Jersey, I would have to put my GM hat on.
See, what up?
What's good? What's good? I would change the New York team. I would probably have Marbury, then Felipe Lopez, Odom at the 3, Artest, and then Kareem. And then you solve that defensive problem, and then they got a little bit of shooting. So I would say New York would win it. I'm biased too.
That's if you. But this is if you were the GM. I think.
If we go off the
point of the show is who won the debate. Because I think 3 New York people, Jason, and Commissioner. They have come up
if we're going off of the team,
own team and giving a point to their own team and not towards the debate. Am I right?
If we're gonna pick the teams that y'all picked, then I might give it to Jersey because they got too much. I think there's too much scoring.
You got to pick it definitively. Jersey or New York, CJ.
I'm gonna go with Jersey. Unfortunately,
disappointed you, CJ.
Back home.
Just to set the room. Hold on. We got 2 for New York, 1 for Jersey. Best of 7, like a 7-game series. All right.
Okay.
Next up.
Now that we have context, should we start over? No, I'm just kidding. 2-1 New York. What's up, Kiel? How do you say it? Kiel?
Kyle. It's Kyle.
Oh, that's dope.
But I definitely want to represent for Jersey with Wags and Swish. I think they're going to have a handful on the perimeter. I don't really like the New York team that y'all picked.
Talk to him.
I'm a Jersey guy, so I'm a little bit of a homer, but also just got to respect the fact that and BD, I got to correct you. Wani went to Memphis for a year, but
he did.
That's right.
Yeah. But I think with Wags or Swish, and people forget how
freshman of the year, by the way.
Yeah, and people forget that Al Harrington was a heck of a playmaker early on in his career. So I think I thought that LeBron Melo comparison earlier, BD, was dope. So I just wanted to throw that in there, and I appreciate the convo. This is dope.
Thank you, man.
So we got a series, right?
We're tied up 2-2.
Kyle, you evened it up, baby. Let's go.
I feel
like Christian didn't really want to pick Jersey, but he did.
That's what I'm saying right now. Come on now, y'all got people.
You got
Jersey.
That's 2-2, man. That's 2-2, man.
T. Bradshaw
looks like a tie, my friend.
Yeah, it's 2-2. Christian picked his own New York team. That wasn't the game here, so it's 2-2. And it looks like Kevin just came up on the stage. What's up, Kevin?
What's going on, guys? Now, I missed part of it, but I heard the teams, and I just hope that you have one of the greatest coaches helping you out on that Jersey team with Mr. Hurley. So I'm going to go with the Jersey team beating that New York team.
What?
Right to it. 3-2.
You don't know who Mr. Hurley is?
Of course we do.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
So y'all picking a bunch of just shooters right now over a complete ball playing team. Okay.
T. Bradshaw, this is audience time, sir. I'm sorry.
You're right.
3-2. All right. This might be it.
This could be it.
Oh no, he's gonna go for New York.
No.
I'm from New York, but
no way.
There's a but. Let the man speak.
Yo, I really don't know how anybody from the New York team is guarding the people on Jersey. I don't see it.
How are they guarding?
I don't see it.
New York's.
I don't see it.
Yo,
I gotta go with Jersey.
I
gotta go with Jersey. I'm from New York, but I gotta go with Jersey.
Yo.
That is his brother.
Yo, this is crazy, bro.
I got to. I'm sorry.
You see what it is.
My guy Swish. Who guarded Swish?
Yes,
Bro,
sir.
who guarded Al?
Yes, sir.
Who was Al guarding?
That's what I was trying to tell him, bro. Like,
who is
can't
Al
guard nobody?
He's
guarding Elton Brand, and it's gonna be a piece of cake.
No, right, he's gonna kill Elton. I'm sorry, Elton. I'm sorry.
Yes,
done for Elton. Al is gonna hit his little spin move and get right to the basket, or he step back and shoot. It's over.
Hey man, let me find out you're a low key hater, man.
Never.
Hey man, this nigga Naj might be G Money, man.
Yo, what?
Naj is definitely a hater.
It's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
I just need some final words, please.
T. Bradshaw's from Queens. Please don't forget it.
That's what I want you to know. That's what I want you to know. I'm from Queens, man. And my family just went against the grain just now. That's crazy, yo.
Yo, he's getting evicted in a little bit. Don't worry.
Baron and Jay,
there we have it, right? Yo, Swish, I hope you got room for your man. He's out of here.
Shit is crazy, yo. This nigga really
that's wild.
He's out of here. Swish, I hope you got room for your man. He's out of here.
Don't let him have a good time, please. Please get him the man.
Pullup.
Disappointed.
Jersey.
I just want to know, y'all just talking about putting up a whole bunch of jump shots against some basketball players, B. Y'all just really let a bunch of jackers beat some real basketball players, B. That's what y'all just did. Y'all realize that, right?
Bro, NR plays soccer, bro. I don't even know how y'all picked him.
We got
to come
a
on
bunch
stage.
of hoopers, bro.
Man, I'm just sitting in my golf cart.
Yo, I hoop too. Don't get it twisted.
Hey, Naj, I had to switch my PTR to my golf cart. I'm just sitting in my golf cart chilling, man. See how we do after we get this done.
Oh, my God.
BD, tell Swish and Vic
my
what they
cousins,
want.
I'm gonna come out there. Yo, man. Jackers. Y'all let a bunch of jackers beat the #1 scoring leader in the NBA history, B. Y'all really let that just happen right now.
It don't matter when you're outside what you can do from 10 feet away.
T. Bradshaw and Naj, you put together a squad of Dr. J, Lou Alcindor, Eldon Brand, Kenny Anderson, Stephon Marbury, and then you heard people come up on stage and tell you where you went wrong and the other picks you should have made. And the final score, 4-2, J.R. Swish and Victor Cruz picked a squad that won.
Hey, Vic,
the
man,
Juan Wagner.
we've been beating New York our whole life.
I mean, it's what we know is winning, Swish. If there's one thing me and you know, it's winning. So
for sure. We got the jewelry now.
Baron, what have they won? What did we give away last week?
I better get some AirPods or something.
This week you get New York, versus New Jersey. FaZe No Cut T-shirt with a trophy saying you are the best GM of the week. Commissioner Sean,
Killer.
Take us out of here.
Yo, I actually one last question, real quick, lightning round. We did this last week too. 96 draft versus 03 draft.
Ooh.
Which one's better and why? You have 30 seconds apiece. That's it. 96 versus 03.
Can I go first?
We got to give some of the names, though, so that people know, so they got some context. We got to give.
Oh, they don't know.
I'm going 96.
I know what it is. Yeah, damn.
I mean, I'm going 96.
I'm going 96.
So hold on. If they go 96, we gotta go 03 then. Is that
No. It's not. It's just individual. Just
strictly on
96,
Bean.
96 though.
Strictly
I
on
thought you said
Bean
96
and
on
Chuck.
Alone, facts.
But you know what
96
though?
draft: Marbury, Ray Allen, Kobe, Marcus Camby, Steve Nash, Antoine Walker.
It was silly that year, though.
It was the deepest draft of all time for sure.
And then 03.
Steve Nash.
LeBron,
Iverson's
Melo.
in that draft too, right?
Say again.
Is Iverson in that draft or is he
number
97?
one?
He's in that draft. Yep.
Yeah,
he's in that draft. Jermaine O'Neal's in that draft too.
Marcus Camby number 2.
I mean,
UMass.
Ilgauskas, Jermaine O'Neal.
So everybody's going. Swish, you're what? 04, right?
Yeah, I'm all 4.
Got it. So everybody unanimously is going 96.
Nope.
I'm going 96.
I'm going against 96.
Man, you better take Darko and go home.
I'm going against
Bradshaw,
96 right now.
You gotta redeem yourself.
Okay. I'm going against 96 right there. And reason being, let's count up the rings. How many 96? How many rings?
Cole
96
got 5, so we can start.
All right, Cole got 5. All right,
Ray
so we got
got
LeBron.
2.
We got LeBron.
Ray Allen got 2.
With 4. We got LeBron with 4. We got Chris Bosh with 2. We got Dwayne Wade with 2. Right?
3.
Hold on. By the way, Ray Allen has how many? Real quick. Ray Allen got 3.
David West got a ring 2. All right. So we got Boris Diaw got a ring 2. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, what are we doing this for? We doing it for numbers? We doing it for numbers? We doing it for championships?
Derek Fisher, 96.
Derek Fisher got rings too.
Derek Fisher got
that's 96.
He's 96.
And your man is on there too, Dante Jones. Do we got one?
Yeah, Dante got one.
Yeah, Dante got one.
All right. Okay. We talking rings now. Josh Howard got rings too. Luke Walton got rings too. What we doing this for though?
What's the name got rings too? Chauncey Brothers got rings.
Okay. All right. He got one. All right. What we doing this for though? I'm just saying that. Steve Blake got rings too. I mean, what we doing this for? So I'm going 2000.
Nah, we doing
2003.
Players that made an impact.
I just named players that made an impact.
My man went to the bottom of the draft.
Nah, you just said Steve Blake, bro.
Boris Diaw.
He just
Boris Diaw with the
Blake.
Chiefs.
Shut that man's mic off.
I'm talking about.
Boris Diaw was nice.
That Spurs team. We're not gonna.
No, I'm talking about a cultural difference.
Boo this man.
96 team made a cultural difference to the NBA, to the culture.
But what are we doing this for, Vic? What are we doing this for, Vic?
They check every box.
Vic, what are we doing this for? What are you going to court for? What's your main objection? Your main objective when you get on that basketball court at the beginning of the season or the beginning of the football season, whatever.
It's to win and make sure I put myself in a position
to make sure you win the championship.
It wasn't no winners in 96. It wasn't no winners in that draft. Don't do that, T.
You let me know. I don't know.
Just take the W.
Let
pick
me
96.
Know. How many winners in 96?
Wow, you're turning this into a math equation, right?
Do I really have to
You
do
said how many winners or how many rings?
How many winners in 96?
First time you said how many rings, and now you talking about how many rings.
I said how many rings?
You trying to change it up.
How many rings? How many rings in 96?
Man,
BD. Time out. BD.
I'm in my phone.
Play the music and take us home, please.
Exactly. Exactly.
Congrats,
Thank
Jersey.
you guys.
Your wine is in the mail.
Congratulations to the
Yo, Naj, man, what the hell you had with Elton Brand?